and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabrielle, and in today's video I'll be showing you everything that I crocheted in the past month of February. A lot of the stuff that I made this month I actually gave to other people or crocheted as an order, so I don't have it with me. But I do have clips of those, so I'll show those after I go through the things that I do have with me. Okay, so the first thing that I made is this really cute cropped sweater. The pattern has holes all throughout it, so it's actually really light. And I really wanted to make something like this because a lot of times when I'm crocheting, it will take forever to make a project, and it will also use a lot of yarn. And having holes throughout the project makes it so that your rows happen a lot faster and you'll use less yarn when you make it. So I wanted to experiment with some different styles using this, so you'll see that throughout my video. So this was like the first kind, and I actually ended up bordering the sleeves and the collar and the bottom near the waist part with white. I just thought that was a cool look. I don't know. I thought it would have been a little bit boring with just black, but still cool. Obviously, this isn't exactly meant to keep you warm. You can add layers under and over it. It's just kind of a fashion statement piece. So the next thing I made that is full of holes is this. And it looks a little bit deflated right now, but trust me, when you put this on, it looks super cool. So it's basically like a diamond pattern. I would call them arm warmers, but they're also not warm. So they're just like another layer that you could add to an outfit to make your outfit look cool. And also, I was thinking I wouldn't exactly wear these unless I had something to match them with. So I made matching leg warmers, and I have a tutorial for how to make baggy leg warmers on my channel. With these, instead of doing a double crochet stitch like I did in my tutorial, I did a treble crochet stitch, so they're like
even floppier.
And the yarn is skinnier or thinner or whatever you want to call it. So it was even more floppy, so I'm just experimenting with that. I also made my cat the Harry Styles cardigan. So this is what it looks like all laid out, but it's actually like a little shirt with his 2 feet to go through there. He looks so adorable in this, and I think I'm gonna have to make something for my next cat. So I have 2 cats and a German Shepherd, and I want to make something for Frankie, the other cat. Comment down below what I should make him. I've been thinking maybe a little strawberry hat, I'm not sure. So next, I wanted to use up some yarn that I was thinking I would never touch, and I was like, since I don't like this yarn, I wonder what I could make out of it that would make me like it, if that makes any sense. So I made a little tank top, I would say. And this is the first piece that I ever included little metal bits in. As you can see, it's down the middle and down the sides. And I actually really liked how the colors like came out. I couldn't see all of the different shades in the yarn ball, and it looked at first a little boring, but I really like the colors. I didn't completely use up the yarn, so I decided to make some matching wrist warmers. So we have these ones. I really like how they're kind of the opposite, so one starts with the gray at, near the hands, and one starts with the gray near the elbow, and then it's the opposite, so the other one starts with blue and then the other one ends with blue. I don't know, I think that's so cool how it ended up. So yeah, color changing yarn is very fun if you want to try that out. So I know a lot of people come on YouTube to kind of, you know, escape reality, but something that's really important that's going on in the world is the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and so I wanted to make a Ukrainian flag bucket hat. and in solidarity with Ukraine. It's definitely really crazy, all of the historical events going on in just our lifetime. Then we have my first ever cat style beanie hat. I don't know what you call it, but basically when you put it on, the rectangle shape makes ears around your head, so that was cool. I really like this color scheme. I'm not sure if I actually would wear hats like this that often though. And then the last two things that I have with me currently are two chokers that I just made in literally 20 minutes. So these are really easy projects, and you don't even have to weave in any ends. So basically I just did foundation half double crochet stitches, and you can just wrap it around your neck and tie the ends. Yeah. And then I made a purple one too. I feel like this one is like more feminine, less hardcore of a look, but I don't think it goes with my hair right now. That's fine. Wear whatever you want. Oh, I have something else with me too. I forgot to put this in my thumbnail, but that's okay. So, I made for the first time ever a reversible octopus, and I made it for Valentine's Day for Campbell, and then I just kind of got a little obsessed. So I made a strawberry side of the octopus, and then if you flip it inside out, I made a blueberry side as well, which is like the sad side, and I just think it's so cute. And I also made another one for an order, so I'll just go ahead and talk about that. I made the mean side green, and it ended up looking kind of like an alien, which I think would be cool considering the octopus is going to, I think, an 11-year-old boy, so hopefully he'll like that. And then the other side is blue, and that's the happy side. I also made this halter top as an order. Additionally, I tried to make Campbell, he's my boyfriend, he was my Valentine, so I made him his octopus. The happy side is purple, that's his favorite color, and then the angry side is red, which just makes sense because anger is red. And then I tried to make him a football, and I think it ended up looking super wonky and everything. But that's okay. It was just really funny because I crochet a lot during school, and so I was crocheting his football right next to him in math class. Yeah, and he was like, "What are you making?" I'm like, "Oh, you know, a top. I'm making a top." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "How is that gonna work?" And because I'm literally making a football, and I was just like, don't ask me questions. You never ask me this many questions. But he didn't know, and it was a surprise for him, and he says he loves it, even though I know it looks really funny. And then I also had two orders right in the beginning of the month. So these hats I ended up shipping away, one to a stranger and one to my friend who's in college. And so for my friend in college, I made her two cat bucket hats. One was green, the color of her request, and the other was purple. And she says she really likes them, which makes me really happy. I did end up redoing the ears because the first time I made them, they reminded me of Dobby ears from Harry Potter, and it was just not it. So I redid them, and I think they look really good. And then the other bucket hat was definitely a challenge. It was an elephant bucket hat, so I looked up some YouTube tutorials for how to make the trunk curvy and real looking, and then of course use my graph paper technique to figure out how to do the ears. But overall, I think they ended up really adorable, and I love the time that I spent on them because it made it worth it. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I think that's all. But I did also add to my temperature blanket, and I'm just not going to include that in this video because I'm about to make a video for that February update on my temperature blanket. So if you're interested in what that is looking like, then you can go ahead and check out that video. And if you guys want a tutorial for anything that you saw in this video, just let me know, and there's a possibility that I will put a tutorial out there for you guys. Also, this is an end note. If you're still watching, chances are you like me a little bit, so you should maybe consider subscribing. But also, I have some cool ideas for you, my subscribers, and they require you to help me out though. So if you follow my Instagram, then you can send me pictures of things that you make. that you're really proud of or that you think looks cool, and I will react to it in a video. So once I get literally just 20 of you guys to send me some pictures of stuff that you've made that you think are really cool, then I can start making a video, and I would be really excited to involve you guys more in my videos. That's my spiel. Thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.